Hey everybody, welcome to an unboxing of the Outlaws of Thunder Junction. We're going to be opening up some play boosters today. I'm really hoping for loot would be excellent. If I can get one of those, that would be fantastic. I'm also looking for the Get Rog monster, the Ravenous Ride. That would be my most ideal pulls today. Of course, there's some like mega artifacts in this deck. The set, which are just also amazing. So, I am not really expecting to get any of those cards, to be honest. The set is pretty large, I think. Even like a Tiny Bones would be cool too. So, I think that would all be, pretty great here. So, let's check out our cool little die. Nice, some nice shiny dude. That's nice. Always nice to have some extra dice. See what else we get. Looks like we're gonna get some boosters here and a little insert. So I always like these two because you can just kind of store your bulk, which is nice. I like to always just keep around my extra cards. Some nice little sounds, some unwrapping there. And it looks like you get some basics here. So basics are always good. Check them out. Of course, my favorite basics are the ones from the Kamigawa set. But let's check these out. People have said a lot of good things about them. Oh, they're very nice. Kind of a Western theme. Oh, it's beautiful. Gorgeous. Yeah, these are really nice. Really cool theme. Ooh, nice. Okay, a little mountain action there. Very rugged. And there's the little cactus buds. Okay, fantastic. So some full art lands. We like those, definitely. A little bit of rules there. Okay, good. So far, so good. And looks like we got a little bit of action here. See what else we're going to get. Maybe a couple more lands, probably. I guess. The Key to the Vault. I think I've pulled this card like 3 times already. It's fairly common. Yes, it requires some steps, some equipment, and then you get a free cast, I believe, which is kind of fun. Oh, wow, you get some foil full arts? That's sweet. Let's zoom in on that a little bit here. Yeah, that's super cool. Right on. So we get a foil for each of these? Oh, great. Hey, that's nice. Yeah, that's real nice. Sweet. Well, how cool. Oh, wow, yeah. Every land type. That's great. Wow. So you get some nice full art guys here. Okay. Very cool. All right. So far, so good. A little attention to detail there. And without further ado, let's get these guys opened up. Looks like we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9. Is that how many we're supposed to get? Kind of an interesting number. Yeah, 9. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's do it. All right. So, once again, loot would be good. That's a Teamer legendary creature. It would fit in very nicely to my Aragorn Bard class deck. Additionally, I'm looking for Get Rog, the Ravenous Ride for my Brokos Apex of Forever deck. Additionally, any GTAs would be fantastic for my Maria deck, obviously would be great. And, Tiny Bones is also very good. So, yeah, let's see what's going on here, see if we can pull any of those today. All right. Get through the commons. I have not really played too much of standards, so I can't really comment too much on these cards specifically. I have seen this play in a CDH format, the Kumbal. That was on the Worst Possible Commander show. That's the Cobra Group Blue crew. And someone was playing the Kumbal. It's kind of an interesting one, huh? Whenever one or more tokens enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, for each of them, create a tapped token that's a copy of it. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So treasures, that could be treasures. They could be creature tokens. How interesting. Kambala is just like a value lowered for Commander, huh? That's pretty cool. Sweet card. Nice. And then we get these kind of like Wild West arts here. So a little, that one's called Clear Shot. So there are uncommons. Can just put them over here, I suppose. Irascible Wolverine. Okay. It's just a foil. And I think we got one rare for that. That was our kind of handy dandy pack. So, all right, so there's that one. Let's keep rolling. We'll just kind of like keep our, got lots of room up here. Just keep our like kind of good stuff up there. That's fine with the Burgundy and Roxanne. All right, let's keep rolling. So obviously the big score is some really sweet cards. You can get some high value cards, of course, so always looking for those. Andrew's Gigapede, Rodeo Pyromancer at knife point, so probably some pretty interesting uncommons in here, huh? Let's just read this one, that seems cool. At knife point is one colorless, one black, one red, enchantment. As long as it's your turn, outlaws you control have first strike. Whenever you commit a crime, create a 1/1 red mercenary token, creature token with tap. This ability only triggers once each turn. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So, I mean, if you just are, you know, constantly targeting your opponent, you'd be getting a lot of value out of that. But it's just once a turn. Lassoed by the Law. Got some interesting cards here. Oh, you know what else would be really nice? Would be the 3 Steps Ahead. It's a counterspell. It also can create tokens like of your own creatures, and additionally, you can like you know, net some cards with its draw discard ability. So it's a really interesting counterspell with that spree. That's the mechanic of this set, is the spree. Some of the cards have that. Okay, interesting. Some value. High Noon. Okay, this is a card. Definitely people have been kind of utilizing this. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. Very well. And then for 4 colors, 1 red, sacrifice High Noon. It deals 5 damage to any target. So there you go. So just put that one up there. Buried in the Garden. Enchant Land. Interesting, huh? Huh. It's like a prison effect / creates extra mana. How interesting. Boneyard Desecrator. A little shiny there. Common card. And is that a foil? No, just a regular full art island. Okay, and an angel token. Awesome. I don't know, I feel a mythic coming on, guys. I just have a feeling. So these play boosters are a little bit different. You know, there's definitely some bling involved with it, probably more than set boosters, but I'd say like set boosters were just on another level, you know? Like, I'd honestly think like a set booster box of like Brotherhood's War is just like absolutely insane. You can get so much value. You know, you could pull like a Gix and like a Myrel and like the same pack, and you're like up a couple bucks, right? So, I mean, I don't see as much value in these, but I could be wrong. Nurturing Pixie, this is kind of, you know, I've seen this kind of played in the artifact. There's a lot of decent artifacts in this deck. There's a hideaway artifact with this card, so that one's kind of nice. You can kind of bounce it back to your hand. Trash the Town, I was actually looking for this for my Aragorn, Vesuvian Diplomacy deck, so that's just going to be an easy pull. Yes, and this is, I got both of them in this. They're one after the other. There you go. This will do. How appropriate. So what's fun about this one is that, you know, you can target a single target with this, of course, which would be very nice for Aragorn. With Vesuvian Diplomacy, creating copies of Aragorn, of course. This one's nice. It's green, and we'll net some cards from it. With its +1, of course, we could give Aragorn Trample too, which could be the difference to get some Commander Lethals in. Woo, that one's nice. And then 3 Steps Ahead. Oh my God, it's so sick. You can create a token that's a copy of a target artifact or creature you control. You can counter a spell. You can do all this stuff at once. It's just like a completely whacked out card. You can even draw 2 cards, then discard a card. So Super, super sweet. All right, sweet. Let's just get them all together here. This is, here's Trash of Town. Very well. Okay, we'll just move these ones over. Perfect. Tornado. A tornado. Destroy target creature with flying. Well, there you go. It can also cycle. And Rodeo Pyromancers. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, add 2 red. Interesting. And then a foil island with this handy dandy inhibitor. All right. Let's keep rolling. Hope you're all having a good day. We've been having some whacked out weather here in Las Vegas. It's April and we had like a 70 degree day. I guess we're in May now, which makes it even weirder. So 1st of May ish time. So yeah, it's historically cool here. That's just for your information. In case you're interested in that, they might be, cloud seeding or who knows what's going on, but it's been very cool. All right, so we're just going along here. Gold pan, gold rush. Can we get loot and the Get Rog monster in the same pack? That'd be amazing. Huh? Gold rush. Unfortunate accident. What do? You're a spree card. Me. Create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with or destroy target creature. Very well. Map the frontier. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and/or desert cards. Put them on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Okay. Did I miss a card? No. Okay. This is Lila, the undefeated slick shot. So what does she do? She has prowess. She's 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 red. Whenever you cast a multicolored instant or sorcery spell from your hand, exile that spell instead of putting it to your graveyard. As a result, if you do, it becomes plotted. What? This card's sick. Huh. That's amazing. Interesting. That is an interesting card. I don't know if it fits into any of the decks I have at the moment, but that is very cool. Like in the Aragorn deck, I play, a lot of single casting cost spells. This card almost looks like a proxy. The print, it looks so weird. Does that look weird to y'all? That looks so weird, that printing. Looks like I got one of the something fancy here. No, it's just the common. Hindering Light. Counter target spell that targets you or a permanent you control. Okay. Draw a card. How interesting. An interesting card. And then the Rooftop Assassin here. Just the common here. Man, there's some interesting full arts that they have in this. I can just see it. You're just always thinking you're getting something crazy. Okay. Lush Oasis, the desert, and then this very cool signature card. Yeah, it looked kind of fancy. So there's that. Okay. Well, I don't know if anything's going to top the 3 steps ahead pack, but hopefully we get something here. Yeah. Everything is good right now, guys. Just finishing up the school year and looking forward to the summer. I'm thinking about, kind of devoting like some time to Brawl and, getting a computer. I know someone had mentioned like, well, why do you, film like that? And it's because I've attempted to film horizontally before and it worked for a time until there was sometimes when it didn't transfer the files over or, it wouldn't upload from into the YouTube app from that horizontal, frame for whatever reason. So I just film it like this, and it just works every time. So, but what I plan on doing is if I go into that route of like, playing digital, on the arena in Brawl, which I plan to do, and I probably play exclusively Brawl, it would be, you know, through a computer, and I would film like through a camera, of course. So, you know, I'd film the gameplay. I think there's like, what do they call it? OBS or whatever. I would have to, you know, do that. I might even stream, to be honest. I might try it. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so they've got the boots. This was going for my Maria deck too. This is definitely a pull that I wanted to get. Why this is good is because it's a very cheap colorless artifact spell, which works very good in my Maria deck. You know, even that 1 mana can make a difference sometimes. You know, whereas like Swift boots cost 2, the Lightning Greaves cost 2, a Lava Spur boots, you know, for costing 1 and then paying for itself to equip Maria and kind of giving it, you know, a little protection is nice. So there's Lava Spur boots. Nice one there. That's an uncommon. We're still in on our uncommons here. A really fancy looking uncommon here, if I say so myself. A 2 red Spree for 1 additional colorless copy target instant spell, sorcery spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. You may choose new targets for the copy, so like a Narset's Reversal, I suppose, for an additional 1. And do you counter that spell, or you just copy it? It looks like you just copy it, and then for an additional 1, you change the target of a spell or ability with a single target. So interesting for red there. Riku, what do you do, Riku? You're very appropriately priced for like a Bard class deck. What do you do, man? Whenever you cast a modal spell, sure, choose up to X, where X is the number of times you choose a mode for that spell. How interesting. So, what spells have like modals on them? I guess like you know, Force is our God, I'm thinking like Titania. There's a Titania spell, like it's 6. I guess it has definitely modals. So what do you get to do with it? Whenever you cast a modal spell, choose up to X, where X is the number of times you choose a mode for that spell. Oh, right on. Oh, sweet. So the more modes that you get to choose, the more things you get to do with this. Just like a lot of value. Okay, interesting. So we'll just put that up here with the boots. And then Buried in the Garden once again, and then this uncommon foil and a desert. Well, that wasn't it was just a rare, so, you know, kind of light on the mythics, I suppose. And, you know, I had a feeling these play boosters might have that. Because I have popped a few of them, and I've noticed, like, maybe not the most luck with the mythics, to be honest, so that's okay. We got the 3 steps ahead, so that's pretty good. Hopefully we can get, you know, I'm really hoping it's going to get, like, a loot or, you know, at least to get Rock Monster here, but I might just have to buy the singles for it. Wow, duplication, that sucks. Got another Riku here. Journey to Nowhere. Rakdos joins up. Okay, so we got a foil rare that time. It's a combo card. Journey to Nowhere. Journey to Nowhere leaves the battlefield. Return the exile card. Okay, gotcha. Another Riku, and there we go. And there's that. Some interesting uncommons here, huh? But yeah, obviously this set is looking pretty good, huh, guys? Looks like I had some glare here, so if let me just fix that real quick. It looks kind of weird on the screen. Much better, much better. Sorry about that. All right. So here is the voracious varmint. Pyromancer, Alchemist, Frontier Seeker, Bucolic Ranch, Shifting Griff, Pillage the Bog. Okay, that's a playable. Definitely. Let's check out Pillage the Bog. Little Golgari action here. You can plot this one too. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is twice the number of lands you control. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom. Yeah, so you can look pretty deep in there and kind of get your action. It's kind of a nice one. Heartless Pillage. And anything else? I think that's kind of it. Yeah. Heartless Pillage. This printing on here looks really kind of weird, guys, to be honest. Target opponent discards 2 cards. All right. Well, we got 2 packs left, and nothing from the big score yet. So kind of a bummer, but the 3 steps ahead was super sick. Man, I gotta read through some of these uncommons. There's so much text on here. I think I know this one. I think it was just all right. Slickshot. Oh, it's a rogue. I always like rogues. Let's see. When Slickshot Lockpicker enters the battlefield, target insert a sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. Okay. That's the Slickshot Lockpicker. The Stubborn Brunfeld. Let's slow roll this one. Come on. I see some greens. And there's no bad green cards, right? Ooh, it's a mythic. What is it? Is it Gitrog? No, it's not. What is this thing? Selvala? What was this? Selvala. What'd you do in Selvala? Selesnya Selvala. Vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token. Okay, some gas. Choose a color. Add 1 mana of that color for each color among other permanents you control? Dude, that's pretty gas, bro. How interesting, but just that single color for amongst the amount of colored permanents we control. That's an interesting card, guys. All right, there's our mythic here. And then another Buried in the Garden. Okay, then. All right, so I guess that was our mythic. All right, here. Crom, the Cromster. Outlaw Stitcher. The Arid Archway, right. Very probably good for like landfall, right? Does this thing, you get to bounce a land back to your hand? Very interesting. Yeah, definitely a landfall card, so we'll put that one to the side. Here's my rare, my single rare here. And a mythic. Oh, hey, the Omen Path Journey. Right on. Hey, that's not so bad. Yeah, that's the one where you get to like take a bunch of lands from your library and you just like kind of consecutively sequence them off. When Omen Path Journey enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 5 land cards that have different names and exile them to shuffle at the beginning of your end step. Choose a card at random, exile with Omen Path Journey, and put it into the battlefield tap at our end step. How interesting, huh, guys? Just like endless gas. Endless land gas. A Commandeer. Okay, that's a card too, right? I believe so. Absolutely, that's a great hit. You may exile 2 blue cards from your hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Gain control of target non-creature spell. You may choose 2 targets for it. 2 blue cards. Very interesting. Sweet. Commandeer. Rise of the Varmints. And yeah, that was it. So all in all, like, you know, maybe not the best, not the worst. Of course, seems like the way it is, either like that or you don't, you know, get the cards you really want. But I did get some of the ones I did want. These are definitely some of the nicer ones here for me. And I can probably find some other ways to play some of the other cards. So all in all, not bad. And I still really like the set. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.